Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Infraspace. Hope you're having a great day. I've cleaned up the rail line, kind of. It doesn't look nearly as bad as it used to. There's still a little bit of waviness to it, but if I move it down lower, which I was kind of bring it down lower a little bit here, then the terrain actually starts rising. You can see that kind of happened right over in this area, and you end up getting the concrete kind of slanting up. So I'm limited in what I can do there. So this game really needs a snap to track kind of system so that some tracks snap to the other ones, right? I've added some additional housing over in this area, and I've also added some over in this area too, a whole bunch of it over here. So it's just gonna be a matter of time before these things, people start moving in, and we're gonna need home appliances to start to get delivered here as well. Let's take a look at our production overview right now. We're actually underproducing for home appliances, so we do need to look at that. And home appliances, I think probably what we'll do is I'm gonna kind of change this road a little bit and kind of get it to be to where I can put 2 rows of it over here. So to do that, it's gonna take a little bit of resources, but I'm just gonna kind of get these out of the way for a second. And then what I wanna do is kind of bring this road up, sort of like here, and then also up to about here. And then bring you, I'm actually gonna need to do something different here. I'm gonna take you away and then bring you up like that. And then over, I think like this. Maybe what we'll do instead is just move this road to meet up with that one, or at least as close as we can get to doing that there. And then what we can do is just slap these down again. There we go. So we need to expand our reach here for home appliances. And this is going to be how I do that. Just going to kind of slide these into position. We'll move our power pole here a little bit too. Get that out of the way. I'm not entirely sure I even need that pole anymore, but get it right up against there. All right, so this gives us a little bit cleaner row over here. And then what we can do is take and add a new row of them right here, here. And then I'm going to appease the efficiency gods, just so that you guys can be happy about it. We're gonna take and I don't normally do that. Normally, if I get enough people saying I should do something, I usually kind of avoid doing it, just to screw with you a little bit. But today I'm gonna be a little smarter about it here, huh? We're gonna take the electronics, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add 3 electronics producers right here, okay? Now we're just expanding on the number of electronics. I need them anyway. I'm not just placing them because, but by doing that, I will now have efficiency bonuses for these, okay? So all these can have, maybe not this one, they can all have a little efficiency bonus, okay? Just because there's one building that's doing it. And actually right there will work. Yep. And then I can also put another one like maybe right here. Will that work? I wonder. Yeah, right there. Done. See? All good. All is right in the world. And then actually to make this a little bit cleaner, I can move this pole over here now. And then honestly, like this can all just get shifted over where it's a little bit cleaner on this side like that. Okay? Let me take a look at the power overview really quick. Visualizations, I think. Yeah, right here. Just want to make sure. I mean, we're just good coverage here. I've added some additional food producers on this side, just so we can start funneling food more local into these houses, because they kind of have to travel quite a bit of a distance if I don't do that. So we've gone ahead and done that. The supply lines for these are pretty strong, and they'll make their way over there, but this road seems to be the priority now. It used to be just a back road, and now it seems like pretty much everybody's using it. So what I might do instead here, just go ahead and give this a big fat upgrade, at least on this part, and then they can split and go off and do other things. But this is clearly a more important road than I anticipated it was going to be. And it looks to me like I need to put you like over here or something, because you're in the way. Can I fit another steel factory right there? No. Can I fit another... Actually, I wonder if an iron mine would go here. Does it have enough supply to make that worth it? No, it doesn't actually qualify as being in range. All right, fine. We can put a sand mine here, though, because sand can pretty much come from anywhere. I'll just, like, dump a sand mine there just so I don't waste the space. We're gonna use the sand. Speaking of sand, we're actually just barely overproducing it, which is pretty good. We're still way overproducing sulfur, so I need to find uses for that. Today, we're gonna see if we can't get some of these houses to level 5. So right now, we're doing okay on this. Survival food's a little lacking, so like I've added additional ones over here too, and I might add a couple more just to kind of get this up here. But the big thing we need now, we're catering to their level 4 needs, except for the home robot. So let's look at that, because I've added the stadiums and stuff too now. So there are 3 stadiums, here, here, and here, and they kind of funnel everything in from different directions to provide the need that they need. But let's take a look at home robots. So they require electronics, motors, and also neural processors. There's a whole lot of actual stuff here that it needs. So we're gonna need to get to work on that a lot. Let's start with, it needs here, neural processor factory, which actually requires the carbon nanotubes, looks like. So we're gonna need nanotubes as well. That takes carbon and sand. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on here. So I think for the carbon nanotubes, and really I think we just need sand in general. I've got some sand mines in here to occupy this space, but I think I'm gonna need even more sand. So what I might do is try to get a large sand mine. Yeah, large sand mine, and just see if I can fit one in right here. No? Okay, we can fit one over here though, and that's gonna be acceptable. We'll pop this right over here. So we got a large sand mine right there. That's gonna produce a whole bunch of sand for us that we're gonna be able to use for the carbon nanotubes, which also require carbon. To be honest, I'm underproducing carbon as is. I can't use these combined ones very much longer. So home appliances might need to wait actually just a little bit longer so that we can set up yellow science packs instead. I can't. They need the Neuralink too. Neuralink? Well, yeah, they need the stuff. Can't go without the stuff. Yep, nanotubes, neural processor factories. These just simply need to exist right now. So what we're gonna do, I guess, is we're gonna put them maybe over here near the microchips. And I think I'll pop this about here, and then we'll just go bop, 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 bop. And I was really hoping to fit one more in, but I can't. How about over here? Still can't. Okay. We'll do that, and then we'll put a road through here, of course, because we need that. So there's the road for those. Now these are going to require, right? These are going to require. I'm trying to get the freaking menus. Sand. Yeah, sand and carbon. So they should have that stuff delivered. Yeah, I can just click on them too. Duh. They also need microchips, which is right close by. That's why they're getting that bonus. So we'll make a ton of nanotubes, I guess. Oh, wait, did I just... Oh, I did the neural processor factories. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I don't have the nanotubes. Let's get the nanotubes then. Yeah, I did the wrong building. They kind of look the same. Kind of. Sort of. Whatever. I think I'll actually just put this along the side. So why don't I just have this go here, and then we'll just kind of make this row of them along the road here. It's pretty close by where they need to be delivered. I kind of like that. All through the town. Yeah, about like that. I like that too. And so these are going to require carbon and sand, and that means that they do get that bonus with sand. So what I could also do here is just get one big sand mine right back here. That should provide... Can I do 2? Oh, okay. Actually, you know, it's about the numbers. It's a numbers game, right? How many producers, not the quantity that they're producing. So actually, I'd be better off going like this, I think. Yeah, I'd be better off going about like this. As long as I can fit a road back there. Which I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Aw. Very close. Yep, I can, right there. Sweet. So sand producers behind them, that should actually give them a bonus, right? That's how that works? Yeah, all right. See, I'm doing things efficiently. How you like that? Honestly, like the point of the game, right, is to do things. Like, I'm supposed to show you things. That's my job. My job is to show you how the game works, right? Like, I'm supposed to have fun and create entertainment and all that stuff, but like at the core, I'm supposed to show you how the game works. And so, like, yeah, why not show it to you, right? Okay, I'll stop being salty now. Let's take these are being produced here, and they're doing really well. It's these. These are creating the neural processors, and it takes 90 seconds to make them. And there's a lot in storage here, so I think we're gonna want a whole lot more of these. A whole lot more of these. So I'm thinking neural processor factories. Hell yes. We need like all of them. And I need to rotate them so I can fit more in. So here, 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 here. Just keep rotating. There we go. And almost one more. I don't think I can fit another one in there. No. I can almost fit one here. Hey, that's interesting. I wonder if I can get a road to that, actually. Can I get a little road? Like a really little one to go right here? Oh, that's sick. All right, good. Okay, so a whole bunch more of those being made. We're gonna start sucking down the sand, and the nanotubes, and all sorts of things. We'll put more nanotubes over here, most likely. And actually, I think I can probably just fit it in now, because I'm gonna need it anyway. We're gonna need more motors, so we'll just pop those in, because we're gonna start using them now. And then, it's the yellow science packs. So this takes green science. A little hard to deliver green science all the way up here. Trucks are gonna have to start moving this way. However, if you take a look at this road, it's kind of bare. So we can afford to add a whole bunch of traffic to this road. And so, I think for the yellow science packs, I'm gonna place them over here. And I think we put some near the motors. Probably want them like right here, right? So why don't we put the yellow science packs kind of like right here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a road here. Looks like. Yeah, looks like. Much too much. There, okay. And then we'll have about like that. Cool? Cool. And then those packs can get sent off to the research lab that is maybe down the road here. Put the research lab down here if it fits. It may not let me do it because of the electronic sign. However, if I move this sign, it's a risk. Right up against the road here. And I could probably just eliminate the sign, but I like it. It has character, you know? It has some character in the road right there. And then we'll take this road and just sort of go like so. And that will, these guys can then export their science to that lab. No big deal. Okay, so I would hope that we would start to see green science trucks making their way over here, but that just means, oh yeah. So the green science trucks admittedly should be being made near sulfur and electronics, right? We should be making them over here. And I think I'm gonna move them, but I'm only gonna move them insofar as to we get them kind of like in this general area. I don't, again, much care if they're directly next to the electronics, but I do want this to be somewhat closer to our end destination with yellow science. So let's move these kind of over like so. We'll kind of do it about like this, I think. And this isn't going to be very organized, quote unquote, but it's going to be, you'll see. I got an idea where the roads are going to go, and I just have to make sure I space them out appropriately. There we go. Okay. And then let's take this over like that, just a little bit, There we go. Okay. Take the green science away from here, bring it over, and we're gonna put it about here, I think. Double check. Let's make sure this road goes like so, like so. And then also it needs to come back like this. There we go. And up this way so that it can hopefully facilitate another one of these bad boys. Maybe two of these bad boys. Maybe. It's possible. Living on a prayer. I think we can make this work. Yep, right there. It's a close one. Flip that over. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Cool? Cool. All right. So we got a little bit of bonus, okay? Make him happy. Make the people happy, Charlie. Make them happy. All right. Happiness. Happiness incoming. You ready for the happiness? Are you ready for major happiness? Okay. I want to see happiness in the comments. Hashtag happiness. That's your comment. That's your homework for today, honestly. Let's just put hashtag happiness in the comments, okay? Because we're getting more efficient. Now, what's not to love about that? You know? What's not to love about that? All the way over here. Right? And yeah, we're using steel and concrete and all that stuff, but I mean, it's these are resources we can't take with us. We can't store them any more than we already have, right? I mean, whatever. I got too much storage for it anyway, I guess is where I'm going with this. Like, who needs 5,000 concrete in storage? I don't. No, I don't, because I have happiness instead. Oh, okay, fine, I'm done. I'm done. I'll stop being a douche. Let's actually make a little side road here, I think. Yeah, let's make a side road for the green science. Even more green science. Right here, here. And we'll go over here, I guess, too. I might want to move this, honestly. It doesn't really need to be here. I can move it over here. Let's have immigration be right there instead. How's that? Okay. And I kind of like this angle. I know a lot of you aren't a fan of it, but I am. Although, you can tweak it another way and make it just a little bit more clever, just so the roads don't get super saturated. I think you'll see what I'm doing here in a second. There we go. That, and then like that. Huh? And this will open up the possibility to have the research lab be located close as well over here. I'll just grab this and bring it right over here. I was actually going to put it right here, but now I'm thinking, no, I think I still want it right here. I just have to move over just a little bit more. That's fine. We'll just slide you over a little bit and we're good to go. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit up so it's not clipping, and good. All right, now roads go like this and like this. Now it just kind of spread the traffic out a little bit more. Should be good. And then on this side, we will make, you got it, more electronics. Oh, gotta move this just a little bit more. Ooh, a little bit more right there. Oh, you know, the sad thing is, I think pretty much half of my audience is probably too old to even get the reference I just made. They don't even know it's a reference. They're just thinking I'm making up a song. That's the sad thing, you know? These damn kids. Kids these days, you know? They just don't understand the glory, the wonderful, all the good times we had together, you know? Us older people. Before we destroyed the planet. Hey, to be fair, that wasn't my generation. Okay, that's my parents' generation. You guys are the ones. All right. I mean, I'm in my mid-30s, okay? I'm not responsible for that nonsense. Looks like you guys are in a big old traffic jam. So what can I do about that? I can do this. That's what I can do. I can do this. Just like that. Will it fix it? I really rather doubt it. But who knows? You know, maybe this is still going to be like we have to wait for traffic kind of thing, right? And honestly, these are all for home appliances. Ooh, never mind. I got a better idea. Yeah? Yeah. Got a better idea, guys. You ready for this? You're not even ready. Honest, you're not ready for this. You think you are, but you're not. You're just, you know, coasting through life, completely unready for what's about to unfold. Well, that's okay, because I'm gonna help you out with it. Okay, here, look. Ready? Ready for this? Again, I don't think you are, but look. You see this? Do you see it? Bask in it. Look at it. Oh, we have to let this run at least a little while. just to see, right? I gotta watch the cars. Just watch this tanker right here. Yep, here he goes. Here he goes. Ride the Mommy, I want to ride the roller coaster. Get some air, dude. Look at this. Oh, they're basically airborne. These cars are in the air. Look at that. Wah! All right. I've had my fun. This is clearly not going to work. This is really bad luck, actually. Now, I could get away with, if it goes straight here, I could totally deal with that. But it doesn't. It doesn't go straight at all. It doesn't understand. It doesn't know, right? This is, you know what? I'm not even going to make more pop culture references because it's not pop culture anymore. But seriously, Scotty, learn. Okay, how about we instead go up with the smaller road? Why do you keep doing this? You are stupid. Quit it. Quit the wave. Nobody wants it. Nobody. And then you deleted the road underneath too, because that's the tool. You are the tool. Imagine that. You are a tool. So I have to go like way up high, I think. In order to get that to not do it that way, I think I have to go way higher. So let's pull this back. We're going to move this facility over here, I guess. Whatever. Oh, okay, well, I can't do that. There we go. And I think I need to go start from this side, I suppose, but we're going to have to go. Like, it's got to be a wider, I want it to be a wide bridge, but at the same time, it's got to be up high so that it doesn't interfere with the terrain, right? It's got to come straight across. It looks so bad. Like, you had the posts and then you deleted them. That wasn't my doing. Look, the preview clearly shows that there are posts here, and you're just deciding not to use them. Yeah, this is what I wanted right here. Can we keep that going? Move this back and maybe something like this. I don't know. There's got to be an answer here. Let me play around with this. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't like how high it is, but it works. Can I make it lower? Can we bring it down to like, yeah, something like this? You know, it doesn't look nearly as ridiculous as it did, and I'm gonna let that play. I think it was this building. It was in the way, and to the point where it didn't want to like lay the posts or something. So like having the food processor too close to the bridge, I think, is what was causing the problem. But either way, I also demoted the road back to a 2-lane because it didn't need to be a 4-lane anyway. But that's gonna let this pass by without any traffic problems, and now the home appliances and stuff can really get into where it needs to go a lot better. We're gonna do the same thing with this road. We're just gonna angle it in and bring it in so that they can get there without having to necessarily go all the way over here and crowd this. But I think that's, you know, it looks very city-like to me, angled roads. And before people tell me, no, cities are grids, Charlie. Charlie, cities are grids, okay? They make them in grids. Have you seen New York? New York is one of many examples. But yeah. I've seen them. They're grids. It's fine. This is a grid. And this does not have to be. I like the angled roads. It gives it character. And, you know, these things want sand. And I'm going to give it to them. Right here in this little gap right here. Absolutely. Right there. Boom. And, oh, man. Yes. Got it. 2 sand mines. Watch yourselves, cars. You know, I probably should. Can I move these to where it doesn't look that ridiculous? I really don't want my people to get all mashed up. I got scrambled eggs happening over here, these cars. Huh? No? What about this? I'd rather these... Honestly, I think I'd rather these clip than for the cars to get hit by it, but... Oh, this looks disgusting. We're gonna fix this. Oh, you know we're gonna fix that. I'll take the wave over what I had before. Okay, so now it says there's not enough power on network 1. Are we actually hitting? No, we're producing more than enough power. I think this number is lying to me though, because it's factoring in this and it is not connected to this. So I do think I actually need to produce more power on this end. So why don't we go ahead and just lay in this, and then we'll go like that, that, and that. Done? Good. All right. Big old solar. And then hopefully, yeah, all the warnings go away. Okay, so I'm either going to need to connect these 2 grids together, which is not that expensive. 1 single line all the way over there, whatever. Or I just need to be conscious of the fact that my power grids, this is going to combine them, and it's not indicative of individual areas. So, okay. Okay, so these things are complaining about the carbon, but I'm hoping that we actually have yellow science happening now, and it seems like we do because fertilizer is being researched. I'm going to shift... 6-lane roads are pretty easy, but I'm going to shift particle filter to be second because this will give me... you know, can I actually... Yeah, well, it keeps progress. Good. We're going to put particle filter first because I really don't want to lay in more of those combo units. I just don't want to do it. There's a lot of carbon shortages right now because of all the steel and everything too. So I probably don't need the steel. What if hey, that's a good idea. Why don't we reduce how much steel we produce? We don't need this much anymore. And then maybe that will reduce the consumption of these resources. It should have an effect. It does have a big effect on that actually. Why don't we go ahead and just reduce this down to the point where we're barely short on carbon. And it isn't that big of a problem anymore. And then we need 17 neural processors. We need that many, probably because of all the science. And, yeah, I mean, well, we're going to let that play out, I think, because this is pretty jam-packed right now. And if I was going to make any more, it would probably have to be just off the side of this road, I guess. So this is, yeah, neural processor factory. I guess I could place this here. I could place another one here. I guess why not? It'll fit. Take advantage of the space you got. Yeah, going all on that note, I think I actually will take advantage of this space too. Neural processors will go 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Looks like 4 will work. Cool. 5. Survey says. Beautiful. All right, so that hopefully will increase the production on that. It looks like it is going up, but that does take resources, and it's carbon nanotubes, and we're not going to produce enough carbon nanotubes now either, so we're going to need to add more of those. And so, by the power vested in me, by the game of Infraspace, I hereby declare more nanotubes will now be constructed. And we're going to go down a road here. I think right through here. Then straight over. Yep. And then we'll just place these carbon nanotubes over in this area. We'll go, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Oh, I'm out of... Oh, my... These buildings take a lot of steel. Yeah, they do. Yikes. Did not see that one happening. We need another large sand mine. Actually, a bunch of small ones are better, right? I get the bigger bonus for that. So, if we're talking about bonuses, this is how you do it. You want a bunch of small ones, I guess, right? So, we'll put 2 of them in here. I think 2 will fit. 1, 2. 2. With a little road like so. Yep. And then they just need carbon. We're so low on carbon. But with particle filter at 6%, if I let this run, I should be able to get what I need to get. Now, I want to take a look at traffic again, because we've added a lot of trucks to the road. And like, we're getting people over into here. Our city level, we have nobody at level 5 yet, because we're still not making home robots. But I want to see if there's any other place I could maybe up the efficiency of our travel. You know, logistics is just stupid important. So this traffic doesn't seem too bad. I'm noticing a lot of cars coming from this direction though. And I would like to know sort of where they're coming from and where they're going. So if we click this truck, or if we don't, here we go, delivery truck. This is the sulfur truck. It's taking it to the green science. Okay. Since green science is over here now. So that sulfur has to get there. And I'm thinking, since there's no sulfur deposit here, what we could probably do... Oh no, there is an idea. We could take the train track, this loop we have. If we take this train track over, we could hook up sulfur to this grid and then have sulfur delivered and have another station right here, right? Like that train can just go through the station, but if we deliver another station right here, then that makes it much closer for that sulfur. We also have a ton of sulfur we're doing here. We could deliver it to the station, but then it still has to go through town. So I'm thinking, what if we hook up the train? I need a lot more steel for this, but what if we hook up the train to get access to this sulfur and this one over here? That could work. We actually have the ability to upgrade this road as well, which is another idea, because it is a pretty narrow road. So I think maybe first, because it's cheaper, we just upgrade the road and we see how well that fixes it, if it fixes it at all. So we go about like that, and I think that will be fine, because a lot of the stuff converges, right? We have all this resource here. This stuff is basically at a standstill. Yeah, what are you actually sending though? You're transporting the iron from the warehouses and stuff. Yeah, not even from the warehouses. You're just taking the iron from here and just sending a big chain of cars all the way through. And you're all going where? The electronics? Yeah, so you have to kind of come through this area to get into electronics. So this is kind of a problem. I'm wondering if there's a way to bypass, and I think another bridge could be a good way to do it, just so we don't clog this. But we definitely have a traffic problem here as well, and so like we're gonna have to look at cars. I think in the next video we're gonna take a look at traffic and cars and try to figure out how to get all these resources to their destinations without clogging this. And trains are a legitimate answer here. I'm pretty sure they are. You can have a small station maybe here, deliver them all to the station on this side, and then train them over here so that they don't occupy this space. I'm kind of thinking that's the next step. Sulfur and iron can get connected to a train station right here, and then that train will take them all the way around and hook them up. We don't need this loop anymore. We can instead have the train track go that way, and then the return track can go through that station. So we put the loop somewhere else, or I don't know, maybe we could loop it around here or something creative around the rocks. But the point is, we can make another station here and have this train track maybe go up, or maybe it's here. Have the station go up here, I think so. And then we drop off the resources, the train track can comes back around, goes where it needs to go, and then we have a highway that brings it in here. And then all these resources, the iron and sulfur, both going into this area, crowding this roadway. I mean, all of this is, that's all this is. I mean, I guess computers are trying to go that way, but it's pretty clogged. Like, computers trying to get over there Yeah. We should look to have a... I wonder if they'll even use it. If I give them this, will they even use it? Just because I'm curious. Will you guys use this bypass? If I give this to you? Like, will you opt to take this road instead, kind of thing? Or no? I guess I have to let it run for a while to find out, right? But that's okay, I need the steel anyway. It's kind of a silly road. But if they want to go this way, then they go this road. And if they want to go over toward here, then they can take this road. I don't think they will because this road is like a higher tier. So what I think I need to do, if I want them to use this, I have to upgrade it to this highway bit instead. And that will encourage them to use this road instead. Right? Because it's a higher tier. Yeah. Now they'll be like, oh, sure, I totally want to use that instead. And that gets the computers out of this cluster and over into over here where it needs to be. Yeah. Kind of like that. I mean, it flows a bit better now, right? There's a little bit more flow. It's definitely still heavy. There's a lot more flow. So it's definitely one of these things where I need to get the computers. And I think probably a better option would be to do it from here to make this a bridge over top. And if the cars want to go that way, then they'll have to like go around. I don't know. We'll figure it out, and we'll figure it out with trains. And I think first we'll use the trains because I think it's a big thing. A train station right here. We take this train track right out of the station. We bring it this way. If we put it right here, we could have a train that takes the electronics and then just, you know, highway over to it. Take the electronics and then drop it off at this station. Or sorry, the computers. Yeah, computers drop it off at this station. Now we have computer delivery local, right? Just take it off the roads. Whatever we can do to take stuff off the roads, I think is going to be better in the long run. But, yeah, and we're still not making home appliances because we simply need more carbon, and I need to let the research run for that too. So particle filter is 23%. And when that's done, I'm going to have a whole lot more carbon being made. And we're going to probably plant those things all in these little gaps just to have them, you know, more local and everything. So in any case, I think I'm going to wrap up the video here for today. So that's what we're up to. And we have some of these houses, these new ones that we laid in. They have upgraded themselves, right? This new block here is starting to get upgraded too. Some of these are level 3 already. Nice. 4 right there. Very good. And you might be interested to know how the whole meal thing is working at the end. I guess I'll leave this at the end of the video. I've actually been producing more than I can store and delivering. So I have now added in an extra train to this route. There are now 2 trains on this route. And if I keep seeing this, you know, if it gets to the point where they're waiting, right? If it's like our storage is full, there it is. Outgoing storage is indeed full. And so as it becomes that way, you know, if it gets to the point where there's no cars traveling, basically, then I add another train, right? That's basically how that works. And all these habitats get upgraded as we go. So lots of traffic issues here. We're going to address that in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time. It's been fun. Bye-bye.